Hey guys, it's Alfred again, and I'm going to be doing another 5-0 session of Party Poker. We'll play for around 20 minutes again, and then see where it goes from there. So I know last video I played a little bit too tight. This one, hopefully we can just run good. We're going to open King suited. 7-4 suited against the cutoff. We would defend, but there's a 3-bet. We have a nice hand here. There's a short stack. So normally I 3-bet this, but since he's a short stack, we're just going to flat, and we flop a gut shot. I don't really think we can continue due to the big sizing and how short he is. He's probably going to be jamming most turns, and I'm only drawing to a gut shot and 2 overs. I'd prefer we had like a diamond draw or something. So I'm just going to let this one go. Opening ace queen off here. And we have ace king off here. It's kind of weird. I don't really recognize like a lot of the people in the pool right now. Maybe beside maybe SND and Sky. So just some standard folds, and we're just getting a lot of walks right now. And we flop top 2 here. I guess ace queen is a straight. So we're just gonna bet around half pot. He has a lot of hands to continue with that contain queen x. And here we're gonna call. He's going to be raising here. If I think he has hands like tens, also a queen x, but mainly like king queen and also ace queen. So we're just gonna start off with a call. We're still ahead of his king queen, but we lose to a lot of his sets and straights here. And I bet big again. So I think we can call one more time and just give up on the river. That's a great river. Do we ever lead jam here? I think a straight will always jam. King queen will always jam. And he's going to check it down. Interesting. We flop bottom pair here. I think we can start with c-bet. And he does have ace queen, which he checks back. Holy. Wow. What a check back. I thought that like a straight would. But he's very aggressive with his strong hands. I was supposed to range bet this board. I wasn't really paying attention. Oops. Just here we can start with a bet now. Against this guy again, who's very aggro with his strong hands. Jacks. King 5 suited. This is the worst king. I'm gonna open for the cutoff. But back to the king jack hand. If I raise on the flop or just jam on the turn, it's just basically be saying, please have king queen, you know, and don't have a straight. Like yeah. I think it's better to call down, reevaluate on later streets. It's going to 3-bet my queen 10 off. Then let it go. Ace jack off here. I guess middle position will fold, cutoff will 3-bet. Yes, this guy will 3-bet for sure. I'll go for a larger sizing here. And we're gonna open the kings, our first premium of the day, if you don't count ace king. And of course it's ace high. Still we're gonna range bet a board like this very small. He does have all the 4s, but I have like all the strong aces. I just like betting on this board since he does have a lot of insta folds. I guess we'll call the king 8 suited here with good odds. Flop top pair, weak kicker. And we do have pocket 8s. And we do turn 2 pair. I think we can go for a bet now. We'll start with a half pot bet. Multi-way, or maybe we can go even smaller than that, maybe like a third or maybe 35%. We can get 3-bet here. King, queen. I think I'm going to play this as a 4-bet or fold. But since he is 3-betting fairly large in position, I'm just going to let it go. Even though the button could have wider 3-bets, we'll take it down with a king 8. Open the queen jack off. Ace 5 suited here. We flop top pair with a backdoor flush draw and backdoor straight draw. So I think this makes a pretty good c-bet. Although he does have 9, 10, 7s, 8s. Or actually with a diamond, we could also mix in a check. But against a rack, I think I just want to play it straightforward. Fold out his air. Deny equity from his overcards. He's going to call on a blank. I think on this turn we just bet big. Check the river. We'll fold queen 4 suited. And they cut off. And open the queen 10 suited. I'm kind of worried that he has something like king jack now, but like the only thing I'm getting value now from if I bet is jack 10 or jack 9. I'm mainly going to value on myself against king jack. Maybe we chop. I'm going to see if there's value here. I'm just going to nit check here. And he does have 4-6, and it's a flush draw. We're going to be 3-betting our jacks here. Opening ace 4 suited. This is a bit marginal, we can fold it. This time we'll just open it. King queen suited. And against a big 3-bet again, we're going to fold. Fold here. We get called 3 ways. I don't think it's a smart idea betting 3 ways into opponents, especially since the middle position does have a lot of ace queen, ace queen, ace jack, flats. Let's start with a check. With basically a 0 equity hand. And he's going to bet fairly big, but I know like he's an aggro player, so that could mean a lot of air. And with 2 callers, it's just an easy fold. Let's just watch a bit. My guess is Carpe Diem has something like a weak ace or a flush draw, and Arthur definitely has something like ace queen. We'll fold here. Ace 9 suited from the small blind. Easy fold. We'll open the 7-8 off. Try to steal the blind. And we have ace king off. We do flop top pair. It's a great flop. This one I'm gonna bet half pot or slightly over half pot, considering how draw heavy it is. Ace deuce. We have a limp. To an ISO, we just fold. Here we're just gonna range bet. We have some nice backdoors. We can continue in a club. 9. I think blocking ace king is important. I'm trying to fold out his middle lane jack. 10, put 2 cards in a tough spot, and he's going to call. Oh, king, queen. Fold here. Open this one up. Oh, we're gonna get 3-bet by the small blind. It's fine, we'll call. And we have a gut shot, backdoor flush draw. No, we don't have a gut shot. Oops. Let's see his sizing. He's gonna check. I think this makes an easy check back. He could be check raising his overpairs here. If he checks again, he pretty much has like ace king. I will fold now. Queens. Yeah, I was checking this board here because I guess middling pairs could favor him sometimes. And I don't think this is something we want to float since we don't have any more backdoors. Queen 10 suited. Against here, we're going to 3-bet on the bottom. Fold the queen 4. And pretty decent flop. I don't mind a check or a small bet. I'm going to go for a small bet. God, okay, here we go. Take it down. Now I have ace 10. He's going to go all in for 10 bigs. Do we want to call with king high? Why not? And we get the 10 big blinds. It's like a tournament spot, you know, like small blind jams for 10 bigs. Going to fold ace 8-5 off. King jack off for middle positional open, as well as ace 7 off on the button. And jack 5 suited makes a marginal open. This is something like the worst jack I open here. We have direct call in the small blind. Please flop a flush, man. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. They both check. I think we all have decent overpairs here, but I also think that they have a lot of overcard floats. I don't mind a check or a small bet, but check. That's such a bad turn. Oh my god. Now like ace high is gonna hero me down. Check it down now. There's no way I'm good here. Is there a world where we bluff here? It's gonna bet. Gonna fold. Unfortunately. Fours, we're just gonna call the min raise. Flop middle set. I think I'm gonna trap with middle set. Problem is when I think the turn goes check 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 a lot. Please have ace jack. Then I can check raise this turn, but like I think it goes check 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 a lot. Never mind. That's great. Let's raise it up. We're going outsizing here. 6, 12, 15. Maybe we should go for around 20-ish. He's going to call my c-bet on this board. Queen's pretty good for me, so we'll bet one more time, check the river. And we boat up on the river. So he's gonna block bet here. I think that means he has a jack. I think we can just go for massive value here. Against a block bet, I just want to be aggressive. Not sure if this is right sizing though. But if he has a jack, he's putting it all in, I'm pretty sure. And he set, oh, boat over boat. How good do we run? Oh, how good do we run, man? It's crazy. Look at that. Another cooler. It's like we have a cooler every video. Ace 9, we could 3-bet it, but he's short stacked, so I don't really want to do that. It's like every video is a cooler. We'll wrap up the session in around 5 minutes. I wasn't really keeping track, but I think we started somewhere around 2:55. Standard folds here. But it's worth noting that that guy calls pocket deuces in on the small blind, you know. We'll open pocket fours against some weak players. Yeah, but you could fold up. You could fold. Here this is pretty marginal. You could call. You could fold. I'm gonna call. Flop top pair with an open ender. And we're gonna ISO this into pocket eights on board one. It goes check check check. I think we're gonna bet small. Jack 9, we could 3-bet against cutoff, but not against middle position. We'll open this if it folds to us. We're gonna get called from early position. Oh shit. Checks, flop, raises on turn. Calling in the middle position. Guess you could have something like 8s or 9s. 10s maybe? You block a 10, so we have a 10, so that's pretty unlikely. Nonetheless, I think we just have to call. Continue here with their equity. So I'm just really worried about even the flush comes in, but we have like blockers to everything. But I don't think we're good here if he bets again. Especially since the flush comes in, and he's gonna bet. What is going on? Yeah, he just don't bets 2/3. Okay, I'm gonna stop the next orbit, or let's maybe one more minute. Let's pay our big blind one more time. Oh no! It's just he leads on the heart, and We just block all his value, that's the thing. But like, considering how it's played, he checks the flop. Checks the flop. Does he really have something like pocket fives? Checks the flop, calls a raise, then leads on this river. It's just we block all the value, but like it's gonna be annoying if he just shows up with king jack or something like that, or ace jack with the ace of hearts. I think I'm gonna let it go with the sizing and everything. But man, that's hella annoying. Open jacks. We're gonna get 3-bet by a short stack. Do we want to get it all in against him? Oh, never mind. We don't have jacks. I was thinking about the other hand. We have sevens. I think you can make an easy call. We have an overpair. If he bets like 15, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna call once. Reevaluate. Please check with ace king. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go. The reason being is he has a lot of overpairs here that don't really shut down the river, and I'm really drawing to the 7 here. So since his 3-bet range, he's very short, he has a lot of overpairs here. I don't think I can be calling like another bet on the river, so I'm just gonna comfortably let's go. And yep, that's it for today, guys. Have a good one.